Hello, Tactical Gaming members. This is DBL Death Dealer. Of course, you all know me as the Tactical Warfare Chief of Staff. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. So either way, this is me, this is my voice, and this is me talking to each of you. Earlier today, I posted up a note, as you can see here on Facebook, and let me pull it out a little bit so you can read it. Basically, what I asked was for you to ask me some questions. Give you about 4 hours to do so, and then based off of that, I would answer the questions, hopefully, the best I can. I'm not going to do gameplay in the background or do anything else on this one. This one's going to be a simple one. I'm going to have the Facebook piece in the back just so that you guys can see it. But again, I'm going to start doing this a little bit more often. You can expect your chain of command to be doing this as well, whether that be the corps commanders or division officers. So let's get right down to it. So the first question we have here is, of course, from TG Sharpie. Anybody that doesn't know him, he's been around for a while. He asks, where do you or would you like to see TG in, say, 10 years? That's a very interesting question. I mean, if we could maintain what we have now, obviously there's some things that need to change, but if we could maintain the steady growth with quality members and continue to get good games that the members want to play, I would hope in 10 years from now that this is a major player as far as communities are concerned. And what I mean by that is that we have the ability to do our own type LAN events for our community. We have the ability to do competitive play. We have the ability to do meetings. And you never know. Maybe have the ability to kind of make this thing a little bit more than what it is now. So in 10 years, I just want TG to be like it is now. People still having fun and kind of rocking and rolling like they used to. So next is Stephen Holcroft. I have no idea. And let me stop there and just say, if I mess up your name, you can smack talk here inside the Facebook thing. So first, let me just say I'm sorry. But anyway, Stephen asks, how do you eat your waffles? Well, that's a great question. It just depends. I don't like butter on my waffles, first off. Makes no sense to me to put perfectly good butter on a waffle. It's just much better to put nothing but syrup. So how do I eat mine? Warm and syrupy. That easy. All right, so Malum asks, if you could create a division that does not currently exist, what game would it be for and why? Bottom line, it'd be Grand Theft Auto, and why? Because that game is just awesome. Did I give anything away on that one? Okay, well, anyway. So there you go. That was pretty easy. John asks, will there be a tactical MMO, kind of like tactical sports, but for massive multiplayer online? Good question, John. I think it's something that we need to look at. It's something that we've talked about in the past, and really, it's you guys. I mean, the question here is, does the members want a tactical MMO? And if you do, then push it up. Let's talk about how it works. But we got to make sure that it works somewhat in the structure that we have here inside of Tactical Gaming. Okay, so Tactical Gaming asks, great questions so far. Keep them up. Well, thank you, Tactical Gaming. I appreciate that. You're a wonderful guy, whoever posted that. Will James asks, what is the future for tactical sports, and do you think the new website is really necessary? So tactical sports, we're going to be focusing on that on actually the new website. So there you go. This is nothing new. I know a lot of you know that there's a new website coming. This was not meant to hide anything from you guys, but as you know, trying to develop is hard enough as it is. Trying not to get too many people to overdo that site at the same time because it's just causing conflicts for us. So the bottom line, yes, there is a new website coming, and yes, the future of tactical sports is still bright, but it'll get better once we move it over and we have more of a unified approach as far as TW and TS is concerned underneath the tactical gaming umbrella. PC, PS3, or 360? No, man, why would you ask that question? That's so hard. I'm going to hurt some feelings here. I really am. Single player, PS3. Multiplayer, 360. Both of those together, PC. I'm sorry if everybody's upset right now, but that's just the truth. I do have to be honest though, I'm not that good on PC because I'm horrible with a mouse and a keyboard. But I do enjoy playing on a PC, especially if I want the full package. And it also depends on the game. Okay, so is that Dijon mustard? Dijon? I don't know, something like that. Okay, so top 5 of members from a certain country, like us being number 1 with blank members. How many hours per day do you spend on TW? Oof, it's a lot. I would go with a good minimal 3, maximum 8. So it just kind of depends on there. Now, there is days that I only come in and I only spend about an hour because there's not that much that I need to do, or maybe we're working on something on the new site. So there is times that I am absolutely not there for that time period. But I would say the norm, especially during my peak times, it's definitely during those time frames. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so Noel asks, do you still have the values towards gaming in TG as when you signed up? So it's about the gaming and everyone having fun. Do I still have those values? Absolutely. There's no question in my mind that what tactical gaming is about, or what tactical warfare is about. I mean, it's about teamwork. It's about communication. It's about moving as a team. It's about having fun with like-minded gamers. That is absolutely what it is. You know, and I know for a lot of the members and a lot of the staff, some of it's become cumbersome because of some of the things that we've added over the time. But those things are not meant to be cumbersome. They're just meant to have a professional looking approach to how you do business on a daily basis. It helps you, it helps your members, and it keeps that tactical structure kind of in place. So do I still live by those values? I absolutely do. I love coming to TG every single day. I love interacting with everyone. I think this is the best gaming community on the internet, hands down, bottom line. There is no better, and we have the best members. And why? Because obviously all you guys posted here. So I appreciate that. Okay, so the last question seems like we have here is from Hayden. Other than Call of Duty, which Division game do you think will have the largest following for TG in 2 to 3 years? You know, that's a really hard one. And part of the reason why is because Call of Duty continuously keeps, getting its ranks back up. Because every release of a new Call of Duty title, unfortunately, you continue to suck people in, and it gets bigger and bigger. I don't know that there will be, Hayden, and that's not a negative thing. I just, I think it's kind of a reality. We're going to have to find a game that, the media does not turn people off to, because we all know that Metacritic usually turns a lot of players off to. We have to find a game that is not so large. Like PlanetSide 2 would be a great one, but it's so large it's going to be very, very difficult to have any kind of large community because there's so many people. So you can only imagine that. But I know the PlanetSide 2 guys are going to make that rock, and it's going to get better. So do I think there's going to be a game in the next 2 to 3 years? I don't know. League of Legends has a great possibility. I really believe that they could do a lot of great things over there. Battlefield absolutely could do that. Halo could do it. I mean, there's a lot of other ones that could do it. And there's times in the past where games have come very, very close to, and I believe there's even one time that it did, if I remember right. But can't really remember completely, but I do think that's happened. So I'm not sure, Hayden. I wish I could answer that question better for you, but unfortunately I can't. Well, just want to let everybody know that this weekend we'll be having a chain of command meeting on Sunday. That's going to be for the division staff and higher. So we're going to be talking about some stuff. So I want everybody listening to this to take a little bit of time, put your thoughts down about tactical gaming, things that you would like to see, making sure it fits inside of what we do here. Okay, make sure that you understand the rules and the regulations and kind of what we stand for. Behind that like-minded gamer, teamwork, fun, and everything else. And if you have ideas, send them up. Now's the time that we need to start doing things, and these will be monthly meetings that I have with the staff, core commanders and the division staff to make this place better as we move into the future. So I want to tell every one of you, thank you for your time that you put inside of tactical gaming. I appreciate and I truly am honored to serve next to each one of you. I'm not just the chief of staff. I'm also a gamer just like every single one of you. So don't think that I'm unapproachable or that I feel high and mighty because of the position. It's a privilege to serve here. I serve here because of each one of you, and I will continue to do so until you ask me to remove myself. So thank you for your time, and let's hope that we get some more questions next time. This is DBL Death Dealer, signing off.